The Chinese New Year falls on January 31st. For a little good luck, today we are going to learn how to make Chinese dumplings called pot stickers. Chef Sherry Swanson is a personal chef and cooking instructor and joins us now. And I didn't know that pot stickers was for good luck.
Yes, yes. There's all kinds of symbolic food in the Chinese New Year, so it's fun to
That makes
celebrate.
sense. And what are we starting out with here?
We're going to start off with a little bit of Napa cabbage, and that's the longer cabbage that I have over there. I put a little bit of salt on it, chopped it up really fine. I'm just going to roll it up in my towel.
And you can find this at most grocery stores
Yes.
now. I see it everywhere.
Everywhere. And if for some reason you can't find Napa, get the other cabbage. It's
Okay.
fine.
So
And
you're doing
cabbages,
this
I'm
to-
squeezing out all the extra water.
Wow, there is water coming out of that.
Yep. And then there's, the salt kind of cooks it just a little bit.
Okay.
So now we're going to put that into some ground pork. Now,
Yeah,
this
well,
is
how much ground pork do you have there?
a
About
quarter
a pound?
pound.
A quarter
pound. So you really don't need a whole lot of meat to make a lot of pot stickers. And we're using,
How much cabbage did you use here?
that started off as about 2.5, 3 cups.
Okay.
And now it's kind of wilted down a little bit. And then we have some shiitake mushrooms that I sauteed up ahead of time.
With a little bit of oil and garlic?
A little bit of, yeah, exactly. A little
Okay.
bit of olive oil and garlic, a little bit of salt. Now, if you can find garlic chives, they're wonderful. But you know the weather we've been having, it's been pretty cold. I went to the Asian market and my cilantro froze between getting from the market to my car.
Okay.
So these are just regular scallions. Some garlic and ginger, a little bit of rice wine vinegar,
Oh, I love that.
a little bit of sesame oil, and this is toasted, you can tell by the color. Adds lots of nice
When you say
toasty
toasted,
flavor.
do you toast it yourself, or
No, you buy it that way.
It comes that way.
You
Okay.
can buy it where it's clear, and then it's mostly for cooking, and it's a much milder flavor. But then when it's darker, it's normally a toasted version, and that's
Oh,
for
I didn't
flavoring.
know that. Okay, I have to look for that.
And then some soy sauce.
Soy sauce.
And then you just mix everything up really, really well. So far, so good?
So far, so good.
Pretty easy.
Yeah, this is something I love to eat, pot stickers. I always order that when I go
delicious.
to a restaurant.
They're great too because once you make them, you don't have to cook them. You can pop them right in the freezer, and then you can pull out as many as
That's
you
true.
want.
We have 2.5 minutes. Are we good
All
on
right.
time?
Yeah, we're good. So
Okay.
here's the mix. Everything's all mixed up. I happen to have a scoop that's just about the right size for my pot stickers.
About a tablespoon, a little
Yep.
more than a tablespoon.
Yep. And I bought these wonton shells at the Asian market.
I love that they're circular.
Yes, that makes them
Generally,
much
I
easier
find
to
the
put
ones
together.
that are square.
Yeah, they have
Okay.
those in the grocery store, and those are fine. These are a little thinner, a little more delicate, so I really like those. And they keep really well in the freezer, so I normally head to Asian market, get a bunch, throw them in my freezer, and I have them anytime I want.
Okay, so now it's
So
on
now
the
all
wrapper.
we do is take a little bit of water, and we moisten the edges
throughout the.
all the way around.
all the way around,
Yep.
okay.
And then we're going to fold it in half, like a half moon.
Okay.
And then just as if it were a ravioli, we're going to press out any extra air.
Oh yeah.
And then we need to make some folds.
Oh,
Now
boy.
this is set out a
Mine's
little bit,
seeping out a little bit.
because it's a little bit dry,
Okay.
just because of the lights. And then you kind of sit it down so it has a little, little
I'm
place
trying
to
to
sit.
make it look like yours.
Well,
Yours
and
are much prettier than mine.
the thing to remember is you have to have either 3 folds or 5 folds, not
Okay.
4 folds.
Oh.
4 folds. A 4 is not an auspicious number.
No,
And-
you always want odd numbers. Okay.
Yes.
Well, that's pretty close.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Okay.
That's beautiful.
I'll take that.
And then all you do from here is heat a little bit of oil in your pan. If you want to use coconut oil, a lot of people are using that because it's very healthy.
Yes.
You just put these down on the flat surface.
Now, can you steam them as well?
Absolutely. We're going to actually start by pan frying them and then steaming them, but you could just steam them to begin with if you have the little bamboo things, or you could set it up yourself if you have the metal steamer as well. You could put that in your pan, put some water underneath. I would line it with the cabbage leaves, take some extra cabbage leaves, line it, and put those on top of it.
Okay. And so you cook it until it's a little golden brown, or how do you do
A
that?
golden brown on the bottom, and then underneath it will, the top part actually will get translucent when
And then we
dough's
steam
cooked.
it.
And then you steam it, yes. So we're starting with a saute. Once that's browned, we'll put a little bit of water or chicken stock in the pan, turn up the heat, and put the lid on it.
And that's where we steam it.
Exactly.
Everything all in that pan.
Yeah.
Love this. This is so simple. Thank you so much, Sherry. We'll try it at the end of the show.
Okay, great.
Always good to have you with us.
Thanks.
And still to come. Fitness expert Tom Holland tells us the best way to fuel your workout. We'll see you right after the break.